A very good morning to my honorable panel. My name is Mohana Saminathan. Today myself want to present you about my finding, which is the analyzing photovoltaic Canopies power generation using artificial neural network and graphical user interface. Carport are freestanding building having a roof and solar canopy is a popular benefit of the parking and invest the solar power. And also photovoltaic provide 100% clean and renewable energy. And then Carport are truly natural place for the photovoltaic cell where they can be installed as solar carport and then generate the free electricity and additional profit with the solar carport. Besides that, the system is a MATLAB application which consists of the several further from the estimation of the PV panel, carport canopy sizing and PV panel emission of PV power generation output for the daily, monthly and annually by using GUI and ANN software. This is the problem statement of my project. Firstly, there are many factors that affect the power output of carport canopy such as weather and shading. These three things is a very important role to the prediction of the solar power generation. If effect of these three things means the solar panel output will be not produced according to the rating. Shading of the building and shadow cast by the moving clouds around will be affected the carport canopy's power generation. And also, PV panel will be only the power according to its rating under the STTC. And then, STTC requires of watts per meter square and temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. Hence, the PV will be not produce the solar power generation according to the weather, sun hours, temperature, average Malaysia which is the 30 degrees Celsius. And the data collection also problem to be discussed. And lastly, a solar panel as a solar farm taking up a lot of space and that there is no agriculture works can be done. Okay, so the first of this research has been successfully achieved, which is the PV carport canopies for the block QA parking area. The second of which is to analyze the PV output from the PV carport canopies in QA parking area also achieved. And then final objective which is to develop GUI and ANN that can be compared between the computational method has been successfully achieved. The flowchart shows the information that related to this project. The data collection as made which is the sun hours, temperature, solar panel sizing of FKE block QA carport canopy sizing and calculation of the general output. After that, the GUI system design using MATLAB App Designer. After GUI results are compared and accurate with the data calculation. And also, ANN model is a design and developed with collection of data and calculation on January 2020. ANN implements GUI system involving the output. These two systems are able to produce the prediction of carport canopies power generation. The result and findings are analyzed and proceed with the slide. Okay, this is my design GUI layout app and design view. In GUI, MATLAB App Designer was chosen because of a very user-friendly. Steps are shown advice on how to obtain the power generation, and it also is an explanation needed for the user to read and gain knowledge on this application. All the real input-output results are calculated and shown in the GUI. Okay, this is the prediction of the ANN. ANN is used to predict the value of the PV array power generation output. This picture is to show the ANN train through, which is the configuration ANN did. Second picture are training performance, which is the line. First line are train, second line are test, third line is the best. And this picture are showing the training state, which is the current progress stage of the training time. And here are error histogram, which are the represented error that approach to mean square error. And the last picture are training regression used in this application to train the regression in order to predict the data. Okay, this part is user analysis, and this table reflects the overall energy production January to December, and also is calculated from the computational method. This table shows total energy production for the 1 year. Okay, this table is a total energy production of the PV array predicted by the improved by the ANN January to December, and also the improved ANN model that can predict the total energy production PV array that is very close to the target parameters. The bar graph shows the total energy production predicted by the ANN model January to December. ANN model has the ability to predict the PV array total energy production. The highest production is only on the month of March. This is the finding of my project. Solar energy are friendly. Solar energy is the most environmentally friendly energy, and the second one is the predicting solar power panel output, which is the prediction of the solar power generation is involvement of the parameters such as the sun numbers. These three things are very important role for the produce the output. Third point is the prediction of solar power radiation by using ANN. ANN is emitted in the GUI system and involving in this output and produce the Carport power generation. Okay, this is the contribution to the society. Firstly is the electricity saving bill. This is a pretty amazing, and we generate a lot of more, and then we can consume and we can trade the bill from the utility. The second point is Carport solar does not release any CO2, and there no harmful emission to the release into the air when the electricity is produced by the solar panel. The third one is the power of the sunlight, and then limitless of the solar energy. Lastly, reduce the carbon footprint. Solar energy is another source of energy and effective and more efficient and then sustainable. And lastly, the GUI and ANN have been successfully designed and developed in the application, and this application is able to calculate all the needs for the production of solar power generation. Okay, I am so grateful for the being for this. This is my simply one of the most important scenes of my career. I won two this competition, which is rice competition and RIPC. For the rice, I won gold award category for the fundamental, and for the RIPC, I won the bronze award. And also for this project, I have a lot of effort, and the project is complete.
Okay, this is the project demo. Let's start. Okay, this is the PV panel and sizing, and this is the total PV panel Carport Canopies at block QA FKE UTHM. There are 11 rows. The total area is 1332, and this is the power prediction of Carport PV power generation by on-day calculation. This is the datasheet of the PV panel and system info. If user change the value from the 31 to 30, and then click the climate info, and it will be generate the output value, and then user also can reset the value to 0. Okay, this is the prediction for the 1 month. User may key in the input and output add into the table. There are output values are January to December. User can add to table, then can see the October power generation, and also this info button mainly for the user read the explanation and equation for the regarding to this project. Okay, this is the prediction for the 1 year total output for the every month. User can click the read annual data, then it will be read the table January to the December total output of the every month. And also user can delete the unwanted row. For example, okay, this is the data from the annually. User can check back the data according to the month. Okay, this is the ANN for the annual data. For user info, the read the annual data is annual data is collected from this research can be read ANN purpose for the 316 days data. If user click the read annual data, this is the input for the ANN, and this is the target value for the ANN. And also by clicking the start ANN button, read all the annual data, the main input and target, and ANN output and error will be displayed. This ANN is used to predict the output of the PV array power generation on the output. Okay, this is the ANN prediction output, and this is the main input and target ANN output, and this is the error that appear. And also if user click the user info button, mainly for the user read the explanation for this regarding this project.